Unveiling the richest of Saudi Arabian billionaires. When people mention one of the richest countries in the world, we automatically think of Saudi Arabia being in the list. It comes to no surprise that the country who holds almost all leading oil reserves in the world gets that title. Naturally, the country has billionaires all over the place, with the royal family leading the pack of wealthy people. But what do you think it feels like to be living like royalty in Saudi Arabia? Ever wonder what kind of trials they go through apart from being rich and famous? Well, sit back and enjoy this exciting video we have for you. Welcome back, this is Luxcobe. In this video, we'll be taking a quick peek at how a billionaire in Saudi Arabia spends his fortune. Buckle up and get ready for an extravagant trip to the great wonders of the Middle East. Before we get into this video, don't forget to hit that like button to subscribe for more videos and click the notification bell for more updates. Let's get started, shall we? The country of Saudi Arabia does not only have the highest skyscrapers, the widest roads, and the strongest military forces. The country has gathered a massive amount of wealth through their oil reserves, which eventually bred numerous billionaires. At the top of these tycoons is the Saudi Arabian royal family. There is no doubt that the royal family is not the only richest family in the country, but in the world as well. And the lifestyle they have created for themselves certainly lives up to that title. Not only is their wealth meant to lead their people, but they have so much of it they decide to spend it on luxurious ensembles, exotic vehicles, collectibles, pets, and vacations all over the world. Currently, the royal family is led by Salman bin Abdulaziz Al Saud. The second most powerful person behind him is labeled the richest person of the royal family. Over years, Crown Prince Mohammed bin Al Saud has a reputation of being wealthy. He is not a stranger to the rich and has been in numerous features showcasing his assets. It is said that the fortune of the royal family combined amounts to over $1.4 trillion, even more than the combined assets of the English royal family with only $88 billion. Phew! The royal family aren't the only people who acquire this much fortune. Mohammed Hussein Al Amoudi is one of the wealthiest people in the Middle East that doesn't belong to the royal sector. Al Amoudi has a net worth of over $8.3 billion. Yet another billionaire who isn't part of the royal family is Mohammed bin Isa Al Jaber. Al Jaber owns multiple businesses across the region, including JJW Hotels and Resorts, and has branches in both Europe and Africa. He is also the CEO and founder of the MBI Group. Today, Al Jaber's total personal asset is said to be about $9 billion. Saudi Arabians are known to have an extremely lavish lifestyle. Well, living in a country so impossibly rich, you can expect the lifestyle of the locals to be just as extravagant. The wealthy Middle Easterners are always in front of magazine covers and worldwide headlines, showcasing their collection of high-end cars. Speaking of cars, one of the youngest members of the extended royal family, Turki bin Abdullah, purchased a gold sports car to add to his collection of luxury cars. Aside from luxury rides, billionaires in Saudi Arabia adore paintings, and in 2017, one of Leonardo da Vinci's work, Salvatore Mundi, was auctioned in New York City. In 2018, the auctioned painting was supposed to be displayed at the Lavish Gallery in Paris, but it was cancelled and was moved to bin Salman's private yacht. Floating across the bodies of water is also one of the hobbies that most billionaires in Saudi Arabia share. Of course, they do this all in style. Yachts are definitely a collectible among the rich, and the 439-foot yacht Serene has been purchased at $330 million by the Russian philanthropist Yuri Shefler. Bill Gates also rented this beauty for $5 million a week. Back in 2015, bin Salman fell in love at first sight with Serene and chipped out over $550 million for it. Living the life of a royal doesn't always mean fast cars, luxury brands, good food, and exquisite wine. Sometimes, things don't go your way even if you're filthy rich. In 2017, the Saudi Arabian purge caused the arrest of multiple business princes, owners, government officials, and important members of the Arabian constitution. They were all detained due to an anti-corruption investigation led by the Crown Prince Mohammed bin Salman. Salman ordered their private planes to halt their flights to stop the suspects from leaving the country. Over 500 people were apprehended, and their bank accounts were frozen. At that time, over 2,000 bank accounts were terminated. Guests and staff of the Ritz-Carlton Hotel, located in the capital city of Riyadh, were asked to evacuate and stop their operations to house the 500 detainees. Investigations following the corruption have gathered data that almost $800 billion were pocketed. At the end of the purge, the movement managed to retrieve $106 billion from an agreement with the suspects. Head of the National Guard, the Prince Miteb bin Abdullah, was released from the purge after shelling out more than $1 billion for his case in 2017. Just like Mohammed bin Salman, another one of the arrested suspects is Prince Al-Walid bin Talal. Bin Talal is known to have billions of dollars to his name, thanks to his experience in investing and being part of the royal family. One of bin Salman's companies has a market cap value of $30.06 billion. He publicly stated in 2015 that he is willing to donate his entire fortune to charity, which cost about $32 billion at that time. He was released in 2018, and it is a mystery if a settlement of $6 billion was paid or not. Although the country has its dark days, like many other countries, Saudi Arabia still remains to be standing on top of the richest country list. Before the purge in 2018, the country hit an all-time low in their economic growth in 2012, and the King Abdullah bin Abdulaziz Al Saud swore to use his money for various projects that would help their community rise up from the poverty line, such as housing projects, wage increases, and more benefits for the unemployed. The king has also proposed more establishments for their citizens to work in. This plan was set in action a year later when the construction of Jeddah Tower began. It stands at least 1,000 meters high, 3,280 feet tall, making it the tallest tower in the world. Being a billionaire in Saudi Arabia isn't as glamorous as you think. There are many oppositions that come with being wealthy, but the amazing structures built in the city and the extravagant perks of being in a royal family balances it out. Since it must be hard to rule a nation, but after a long day, coming home to your gold-plated bed, top-of-the-line cars, and luxurious mansion is the way to go for some of these billionaires. Well, there you have it. What do you think of this little trip to the Middle East? If you were to be born in the Arabian royal family or gain as much wealth as them, how will you put your fortune to good use? Let us know your thoughts in the comment section just below this video. Please don't forget to give us a like and hit that notification bell to get updated and be a part of our growing channel. This is Lux Cove, and we'll see you next time.